Hey guys, so I'm Bella the Brave, this is Sheriff. And as you know, Sheriff and me have started a pretty cool little adventure together. It's called Humans of Cape Town. It's pretty simple. We're telling you the stories of the people that you live around and see every day and maybe you don't pay much attention to. So the first human of Cape Town that I interviewed was, of course, Cammie. You saw her. We're going to be dropping another few interviews of some other really crazy and interesting people we met recently. But for this little clip, I decided the human of Cape Town I want to interview is Sheriff himself. And as you can see, Sheriff is a one-legged Viking with a few talents. But the one that I want to talk to you guys about today is the fact that he is an incredible masseuse.
Monsieur. Masseuse is female, monsieur is male. Sorry, it's French, it's all that.
So it's monsieur?
Monsieur. Oui, oui, merci.
Bon oui. Well, here's the thing, guys. I always used to chalk the whole idea of getting a massage up to going to those, those fancy 5-star hotels and paying through your nose to get somebody to sort out your kidneys from touching you in a certain way. Anyway, never in my life did I ever think that Sheriff had this skill. So I agreed to get a massage from him this morning. This morning, I was in this headspace. I was thinking about all my random problems in that future events that haven't even happened yet, bills I haven't paid, guys that haven't texted me back, the fact that I'm not skinny enough. I was thinking about all that shit. And then he did this amazing magic trick on me, and now I'm feeling a lot better. So Sheriff, can you tell me what you did to me, why you did it, and why it had such a profound effect on me?
Okay, well, massage therapy is quite an old thing. It has a lot of research that's been done behind it, but the main thing about experiencing a massage is that somebody shows a little bit of intent around you, pays attention a little bit, hopefully touches you in such a way that makes you feel comfortable, safe, and better.
Right.
There's a whole bunch of different schools of massage. The massage that I do would be basically described as a Swedish massage, involving things like effleurage and betterage and tapagement and hacking and cupping and all sorts of things. It's a very physical, but it is not a very deep massage. It is a physical massage. It invigorates and relieves stress. But from that kind of massage, you can then move on and you get something like soft tissue manipulation and deep tissue massage, acupressure, shiatsu. Those are the kind of skills that I've learned from various other practitioners and massage therapists through skill sharing and through working with them. And those kind of skills that I now apply. So I would first come and relax, nice flowing, calm you down, work with your breathing, pick up on your breathing, get into sync with that, and then as I start diagnosing what's going on, following, reading, feeling with my fingers, I find muscle tension. I use the body itself as a system of levers to stretch muscles and to stretch them over pivots or central points. I roll them around. And it's all to do with the flow of energy through the body. People experience tension in their back. It's usually the last place it manifests, and it's not generally the place where it originates. Yeah. Because you're working with your arms all the time, and for you to keep your hand here to be able to click on a mouse, this whole hand has to hang off something that has to be anchored, off something that has to be stable. Yeah. So right into your core muscle, when that finger is moving, it's having an impact. Right. And if you become aware enough, you can actually feel it. You can move it and you can feel it all through your body. Yes. And people don't always realize this. So I use different techniques. I move energy around the body. I understand that the body is a complete and you have to do the whole thing. And then, again, it just works with, I pay attention, I facilitate. I can't really heal you. I can point out where it is, and then I use the body and you heal yourself. Yeah. At the end of the day, also people book me for a massage, but I find them closed. I find them resisting me as they're on my couch, which means I'm either failing as a therapist or as a practitioner to make them comfortable, or they have something else. Then I'll generally start engaging. It's also when I do a first massage, if I don't know you, I would like to get to know you, to know your story, find out how you engage, how you talk, how you express yourself, and I can start listening and hearing what you're saying,
Yeah.
even when you're not conscious of what you're saying.
So those are. Thank you, by the way. I mean, like, I don't know where in the world anybody's going to get a more like profoundly authentic explanation for why they do what they do. Now, this lends itself to the second thing I wanted to speak to you about. You are a human of Cape Town. You are a human of Cape Town that's highly recognizable. You've got a disability, okay? That's also, from what I know about you, your disability has afforded you the gift of understanding human anatomy.
Empathy.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You were talking about anatomy. Yes.
You understand the human body and how it works in a completely different way to how I do with 2 legs, and it was just a very interesting thing for me to experience, because I just had myself, you touched me, you worked with your body, and there were some very interesting things you did to my legs, which I had this like heavy sort of laden experience, feeling in my legs, like they have these like very restless legs. Usually they feel heavy and I can't keep them still. And I don't know what you did to my legs, but I've that kind of like restless leg thing and the heaviness went away. Is your understanding of how the feet and the legs are connected was obviously applied to what you did to me, and that comes from a unique understanding of your relationship to your own legs.
Yeah, the human body is an amazing, I might have said this before, amazing piece of engineering.
Yeah.
And it literally is all connected. You would understand that once you've stubbed your toe, you start walking slightly differently to alleviate and ease the pain and the pressure on there. But now sometimes before you start walking differently, your ankle starts getting sore or your lower hip starts getting sore because you're not walking properly. All those ranges of motion, I found that as much as you use muscles and activate them, you also have the capacity to stretch them if you were to release them or deactivate them at the right moment. Economy of motion and the human motion is actually, it's quite a beautiful, fluid, perpetual thing. It could you could put a little bit of petrol in the tank and the machine could actually keep on running if you just know how to keep that energy going.
Yeah.
I haven't done Qigong, but I'm looking forward to at some point having the capacity to engage with Qigong around the Qi and all of that. But yeah, just the perpetuation of energy in the human body and the flow of energy, it's like a double helix. It runs through the body, and that's the kind of the levers and the twists and the turns that I use with Rolfing and to relax. I found that the sacred geometry and all of those kind of things in the body is just amazing for how. I mean, like when you explain to somebody how the rotator cuff in the shoulder works, you literally explain to them to put their fingers, your hand on there, and that shows you where the muscles go. And then that means that if you want a massage, it fits perfectly. There's another thing when you do it on this side, when you press your hand here on the tip of your hip, your fingers sit at the back of on your coccyx, beautifully aligned with. The human body fits onto itself and then onto other bodies beautifully to be able to heal it. If I start pulling this here, I'm stretching this shoulder, but at some point I can actually relax and I can pull the other shoulder just by engaging enough muscles to keep all of this in place. The human body is an amazing thing. We are yet discovering what really happens inside here and how healing works. We are unlocking old new medicines, herbal, natural medicines, things that it's doing to the body. Eastern medicine, Chinese medicine understood the idea of when the body is ill, you don't cut something and remove it.
Yes.
You fix it by giving it things, which means that whatever is wrong will go away. There's no symptom that gets treated. We deal with the root cause of what's going on, and this is around massage, dis-ease in the body, imbalance, stress, tension, too much of this, not enough of that, not enough relaxation, not good breathing. there's so many things that impacts on the human body, but massage, being loved, just feeling somebody paying attention, somebody caring.
There we go. That actually, I want to actually end this clip on that. What Sheriff just said there was the absolute ethos of what we're doing. He just said sometimes you just want to be around somebody that listens to you and pays a bit of attention to you. And that's what Humans of Cape Town is all about. It's about finding people that have got poignantly, sublimely beautiful things that they can offer for free to their communities who nobody wants to listen to. Now, you just listened to Sheriff explain to you his incredible understanding of the human body as a machine. He was explaining things about how the human body works, how it's actually designed to heal, to be a self-healing machine, and he was explaining it with anatomically, correct jargon. He knows what he's talking about. Now, he's a human of Cape Town. He just happens to have that one particular skill that he offers to anybody that wants to know more about it. But he has a lot of other skills as well, many of which you will see being put into practice with some incredible projects that we're involved in and that we'll be telling you about shortly. But what I'm trying to say is, let's stop self-existing and start coexisting, because if you didn't know me, you wouldn't have known about Sheriff today. And if you had just maybe seen Sheriff on the side of the road with a sign that says free massages, would you have gone for it? If not, why? Ask yourself that question, and ask yourself if that side of yourself that would have said no is maybe the side of yourself that needs to be chatted to a bit more often in a nice, kind voice.
Peace out. Peace out.